So after the show, oh my gosh, it's Friday. We there yet? We got our comedy spotlight popping off today. I've got my man Adam Ferrara, who will be performing at the Comedy Zone all weekend.
Yeah.
And so many stories, so little time, but you're at the Comedy Zone, comedian extraordinaire, actor extraordinaire, podcaster. Is there anything you don't do?
I don't go to the payout window in the casino a lot, as much as I'd like to.
Funny, I was just having a conversation with somebody about casinos.
Really?
Before it was fun. Yeah, I don't get to go to the payout. I'm trying to win the lottery myself, but, you know.
Oh, that's the annuity for the retirement?
I mean,
Don't worry, baby. I feel it.
Today's a good day. I'm scratching it off. Yeah. So, man, thanks for hanging out with us.
Nice to see you. It's very nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
I mean, I think this is like our third or fourth time hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know it's just like, because we met in Charlotte. You've been with us here a few times.
Sure.
So back in Jacksonville, what can people expect at the show?
Come down to the show. A lot of stuff going on in my life that I got to work out, so I'm going to use you to see where I'm at. It's the thing about, we were talking before we turned the mics on about just traveling and the fires and stuff in L.A. because I was there. I was 6 blocks from that stuff.
Dude, the freak out.
Well,
Were you in town?
No, I was working.
Okay.
I was shooting an episode of Elsbeth in New York, and I on the set, and the phone's off. You just working. Turn the phone on. I get a text from my friend. If your wife, Alex is my wife's name. If your wife needs a place to stay, let me know. And I'm like, well, we did have a disagreement before I left, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Right.
So I looked at it, and I called my wife and said, honey, what do you do? I didn't want to bother you at work, baby. Calling me and saying, where's the extension cord? That's bothering me at work. Fire coming to the house is something I need to know.
Yeah.
So she was already on it. She was already packing up, and she thought about stuff I didn't even think about, like the passports. I didn't think about that. So she's packing up stuff. Her sister was there, thank God. And I said, all right, go into my office, open up the door. There's my albums in there. I'm not taking your albums. I said, no. Just find the Parliament Funkadelic Mothership Connection album.
Just that one.
Just that one. Open that one up. There's an envelope in there. She's like, there's cash in here. Are you gambling? I'm like, paper burns. We'll talk about it later. So she packed up the stuff, but thank God we were okay. And shout out to all the firefighters. Thank you, all my friends at L.A. County Fire and everyone that really helped us save what we had.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry to kind of pivot from that serious note, but after the cash thing, does she want to keep the cash?
What? I didn't get it back. I'll tell you what, I didn't get it back. I'm glad you're safe, baby. And I was like, where's the cash? He goes, I have everything. It's just I have to unpack everything. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's
like
gone.
when my parents used to give me money and they're like, bring back the change. And I'm like, there wasn't any change.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. It's like Sharon Stone in Casino. He comes back to De Niro, any change? I hit a few machines on the way back. No, you didn't.
So you were talking about you were shooting an episode of Elsbeth. Your episode aired last night?
It aired last night, and it was a lot of fun. Alyssa Milano played my wife again. We played husband and wife in a movie called Little Italy.
That's tough.
Yeah. She's sweet. She's sweet. Yeah. Well, this one she tries to kill me. So the other marriage was happy.
Yeah.
But
so you're telling your wife, you're like, so this is what I'm watching her. So if you start doing this, I know what you're doing.
Yeah. Don't hit me with a car.
But so actually, you're a comedian.
Yeah.
A lot of the roles you've taken on, they're a little bit more on the more serious, dramatic side.
Yeah, I get to do
How
that
do you
too.
walk that line?
It's not really walking the lines as much as take the job because I got a mortgage.
No. Fair.
But it's what it is when you get. I was very grateful when I first started because the first real network gig I got was a cop show called The Job with Dennis Leary, and it was a single camera, so it was like a movie, and I learned so much on that show. And then when I got to do drama, Rescue Me was a wonderful show to do because you got to do everything. We got to do fall down funny, we got to do drama and stuff. So it was really a training ground. And working with Leary is just like, you're going to get 2 takes and the second one better be better than the first. All right? You hear me? So I was very grateful for that. And when you get to do both, it's just such a gift.
Oh, yeah.
But Nurse Jackie was when my mother really.
So that's a dramatic show if you've never seen it. And was she on pills?
What?
Was she on pills or
yeah? Oh,
so yeah, and so that when you're taking this dramatic role, you've been acting and doing your thing, and Nurse Jackie.
So I get that. I was doing Top Gear, which was a car show. So we went all. If you're not familiar with the show, it's 3 idiots that like cars. They flew us all around the world. They tried to kill us at high speeds.
Yeah.
So I got to do that. And then while that was going on, I got another job on Nurse Jackie. I played her boyfriend for a couple years on the show, and that's when my mother, she goes, "Yeah, the cars are nice. The fireman thing was good. We liked you in that movie, but she was the queen of the day room in her retirement community. My son is working with Edie Soprano. She was just so did she get to keep the jewelry? All this stuff. So Edie actually wrote her. She was on the Tonight Show, and I was on the Tonight Show a week later. So she mentioned that I was going to be on the cast and everything. She said my name, and all the women at the night. So she's got 2 kids, Edie. So my mother, my dad passed away. My mother knits to process grief. I have more Afghans than Kabul. She's just. Yeah. So she finds out she's got 2 kids, and she makes these winter hats for her mother. Adam. Edie's a single mother. She's working. When does she have time to knit? I don't know, Ma.
Maybe she doesn't want to knit.
Yeah. So she makes these winter hats. Please give these to Edie Soprano. They're awful. These hats are awful. The brim is over here. One is too big on this side. They look like tiny Elephant Man hats. It was just like from the John Merrick collection. Put these on your children. So she sends them to me, and I'm like, I said, Edie, don't give these to the kids. They'll get beat up on the bus. Don't. She goes, that is so sweet. So she sent a card to my mother with a note that she wrote herself. My mother flipped out. My mother's like, let me tell you what a lady Edie Soprano is. She didn't send no emails. She bought a card. She wrote a note. She licked a stamp.
Did she?
And she sent me this letter. So yeah, that's when
awesome.
my mother. That's when my mother's like, because you don't think you're successful until your mother's friends tell her you are.
Yeah, my mom, yeah. I can tell you, I have sent her segments. I've given her videotapes in my show. So what I've taken to doing is I'll send stuff to her and my aunt. So my aunt will make a comment. My mom was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And my aunt's like, you were in the same email text. Yeah. So how did you miss that?
Yeah.
So, but then she's got friends that come up and they're like, they watch you at church and they know what you're doing. So yeah, thank you for the peripherals that give us validation.
Yeah, that's it. It was us.
So with your comedy show, are you talking about your mom, or what are your focus?
Right now, I just saw my mom in New York when I went back, so I just I have to get this out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
therapy.
And I'm the first person to go to therapy in my family. Italians don't go to therapy.
Right.
Italians just like, Mom, not happy. Yeah, just eat. So I told my, and I've been going for years. So I remember when I first went, I said, Ma, I think I'm going to have to go to therapy. And she goes, don't try to hang this crap on me. You go to church and tell God what you've done. And then my father leans over and goes, listen, you don't confess to nothing. God's everywhere. He knows. He don't need you saying. Don't say nothing to the priest. I trust God. I don't trust him. Okay. So that's why I'm going to therapy. The paradox of that.
You got to process all of that.
Oh yeah, it's like because your parents love you, but they're just as messed up as you are.
Yeah.
But you don't know that till you get older, and you're like, oh, now this makes sense.
I found out so much stuff like after my pop passed, and I'm like hearing these stories, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
How did I miss this?
Yeah. Yeah, I was with my dad the whole ride, right? So he was going through chemo and everything. I was with my dad the whole ride, and at the end, I put him in his chair because I slept in this little bed next to him. I put him in his chair, and he knew. He was like, it's not gonna be long now, kid. He said, but if those stories are true, I get to see my father again. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to see my grandfather, though, because I think he killed a guy, and he fell asleep. I'm not kidding.
Stop.
I'm not kidding. I'm not. He falls asleep. I can't wake him up. It took me 2 hours to get him to sleep. I walk in the kitchen. It's 3:00 in the morning. My mother's making a cup of tea. She's in a robe. I said, Ma, Grandpa killed a guy. Adam, don't listen to your father. He never killed nobody. He was just a wheelman. What? Yeah. They were doing a job. He drove the car. Something went bad. He took the weight. He did a dime upstate, and that's how we got the bungalow in Port Jeff. Yeah. I want to talk about this.
Oh, yeah, we got to hit that. Sorry. Yeah,
this is the new merch. Randy! Ryan! I was going to say what camera? We got one camera. This is the new merch. Funny AF. at Adam Ferrara. This is our new merch, okay? So we're going to put up a QR code. Ryan's going to put up a QR code. There it is. All you got to do is take out your phone. Take it out now. Take it out now. Hit the QR code. It's going to take you to your text. Win Adam's hat is going to be in your text. All you got to do is push send. Just push send. And if you get a text back that says winner and you come see my show, 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, you walk in, show me the text that says winner, and I'm going to give you this hat. I'm going to give you this hat. So you come see me. There's food. There's laughter. You want to take a picture? You take a picture with me. You get prizes. I'm doing all this for you. I don't even know you, okay? And I'm doing all this for you in Jacksonville. The least you could do is get up off the couch and come see me. We're trying to spread some love, damn it.
If they want to track you on your socials, where do they go?
At Adam Ferrara. Says it right on the hat. Look, Randy, zoom in.
There's no zoom.
Right there. So, yeah, it's Funny AF. Now, my name was Adam Ferrara before Funny AF was the thing. So, in my opinion, God wants this to happen. It's up to you. You take your chances.
We've got a quick minute. You've got a podcast. Plug that, and then we got to go.
It's called the Adam Ferrara Podcast. 30 minutes you'll never get back.
All right. You guys, this is just a teaser of what's going down at the Comedy Zone tonight and all weekend. 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow. Go out and have some good times and some good laughs. Yeah. We need a lot more of that in the world these days, right?
So we all in this together, brother.
Yeah,
Share
man.
the road. Come
All right.
see me. Win a hat.
Win a hat.
I'm giving you prizes.
We'll be back Monday. Have a great weekend. River City Plus. We'll be doing it again at 9:30 River City Live.